Listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
When it comes to health, it's personal. You were created from scratch, so why not your medicine? Premier Pharmacy on Jack White Drive in Kingsport, where our solutions aren't cookie cutter. Each treatment is as unique as you are. With 25 years of creating personalized medicine, Premier Pharmacy puts you first. At Premier Pharmacy, you're a name, not a refill. Premier Pharmacy, Jack White Drive, Kingsport. Find them on Facebook or stop by for a free consultation.
And with that, we are back to action here in the second quarter, 22-14. Gate City leads as Abingdon's got the basketball and trying to run their offense, cut into this lead as they kick it back up top. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Luke Reed of Gate City. Gives it to John Sally. Sally now gives it up to Dean. Dean with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline. Is he going to go inside? Kicks it over to Reed. Reed inside. Looking to pass it back out, and they're going to get him.
I think they're going to get O'Quinn, aren't they?
They're going to say that he walked, I guess. There was no indication. They just blew the whistle.
Well, Quinn bumped him. Okay. Kind of the same non-call as before, apparently.
As Abington's got the basketball, they bring it up. Jake Thacker has the basketball, works it over to Harry Gant. Gant's got the ball, but it's going to be stolen away by Dean. Dean's going to take it all the way up. Lays it up and lays it in. Two more for Bradley Dean. 24-14. 7:05 left. Gets the ball to River Carter. Carter looking, trying to work the ball around. They get it to your man Pancho Villa. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Dean. Dean with the basketball, and he's going to go all the way in. His shot going to be great. Give and go, though, inside to Reed. Probably going to be a nominee for the play of the game. As again, Dean broke down the defense, and Reed was wide open. 26-14. As O'Quinn has the basketball, works it over to Thacker. Thacker over to O'Quinn again as they try to work it around. Carter with the basketball as he's going to lay it up, and Carter lays it in. 26-16. Here comes Bradley Dean now with the basketball. Gets it in. It's going to be stolen away really quickly by River Carter. Having a great defensive play there as they're going to have it up, and they're going to get to Jake O'Quinn. O'Quinn works the ball around. Passes to Carter. Carter back to him. They'll get it inside to Harry Gant, though. Passes up and shots up no good. Rebounded by John Sally. Sally with the rebound, and here comes John Compton now. Compton with the basketball. Works it over to Sally. Sally threw it a little bit too low for Reed to get it. Will go out of bounds off of Reed. And
so, Joe, apparently, I texted my dad see if he could pull up the roster for me, and he said they have two number 10s listed. One's Brighton Van Dyke, and the other one is Chase Hungate, and we have Hungate's 11, so perhaps Brighton Van Dyke is number 10.
Okay. I was going to go with Pancho. But
well, whatever you're feeling, since we don't have the actual information.
Inbounding the basketball will be Hensley to Sally. Sally gives it back up to Compton. Compton with the basketball. Back out to Hensley. Hensley shots up, no good. Rebounded by Leighton Henry, number 22. Works the ball around, got it to River Carter. Carter's going to go, he kicks it over into the corner. Shots up, shots good by Leighton Henry. Here comes Gate City now, 26-18. 5:30 left as ball's knocked away for a moment. And Isaac Vincent, which is now in the ball game for Gate City, gets the basketball. Sally around the right-hand side in the corner, gives it up to Hensley. Hensley out of three-pointer, worked it back up to Compton. Compton's going to fire for the three. No good. Rebounded, though, by Sally. Sally's got it, kicks it over to Eli Starnes. Starnes for three, shots up, no good. Rebounded by Hensley. Hensley shots up, no good. Rebounded by your man, either Pancho Villa or Brighton Van Dyke. Works the ball. Here comes your man, I don't know, are we going to call him Vila or Van Dyke?
How are you feeling?
I'm not feeling good, but that's okay. As there's going to be a foul on the play.
Something tells me Van Dyke's much more
realistic,
much more plausible than Pancho Villa. So Dean set to inbound on the sidelines. Feeds it over though to Vincent. Vincent kind of lose control. Vincent tries to save it. Abingdon's going to come up with it. Stolen away though by Vincent. He feeds it to Dean. Dean from way out. Shot's no good. Rebound by Abingdon.
Here comes Van Dyke. See, he's got it over to River Carter. Carter's going to go inside. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Ghost. Here comes Gate City. Topsy-turvy last couple minutes as going to go up and no good is going to be the shot by Dean. Rebounded inside by Odell. Odell's got it and he's going to get it up to Van Dyke. Van Dyke with the basketball, works it over. He's got it to number 22, Leighton Henry. Henry with the basketball, back over to Carter. Carter tries to go back inside to Odell and no good. Gate City now on a 2-on-1. Vincent's going to go up and he will draw the foul. That one's going to go against Van Dyke, I believe. And it will. So going to the line will be Isaac Vincent. And Vincent on the season is shooting 50% from the free throw line.
First shot's up. First shot's good.
Vincent in the scoring column with 3:53 left here in the quarter. 27-18. Vincent eyes the second shot. Shot's up. No good. Will be rebounded by Henry of Abingdon. Here comes the Falcons. Falcons get it inside to Odell. Odell kicks it back around. They try to work it over. They get it over to Boggs. Boggs shots up. No good. Rebounded by Dean. Dean with the basketball now. Gate City leads 27-18. 3:37 left.
He's getting hammered running down the court. Kicks it back out to Hensley. Hensley pulls the trigger. That's his second three of the night. It's 30-18, Gate City.
3:25 left as Abingdon looking to try to do anything inside. They get it to Odell. Odell shots up, no good. Rebounded by Vincent. Here comes Gate City's Hensley. Worked his way down past the Abingdon defenders and lays it up. 32-18. Gate City leads. 3:08 left. And are they going to call for a full or a 30? It's going to be a 30. So, Chris, what do you got stat-wise?
Oh, gosh, I don't have anything added up. Let's see. Bradley Dean's got 6. Reed's got 4. Let's see here. Starnes has 3. Compton has 2. 12 for Hensley so far tonight. 2 for Sally and 1 for Vincent.
Hensley has really come on. I mean, the last few games getting into those 23. And of course, he scored, I believe, 13 against John Battle the other night as well. So he is really coming to his own as a scoring threat for Gate City. 32-18, 3:08 left here in the first half.
Let's see. Abingdon set to inbound. It looks like Jaco Quinn's got it, or going to be getting it, as soon as the referee finishes discussing with Abingdon's coach. Quinn's looking to feed it inside. He gets it to Jake Thacker. Thacker's bringing it down. A little bit of pressure by Compton, trying to keep things honest. He gets across the timeline. KC setting up kind of in a 3-2 zone. Abingdon feeds it back around to Thacker. He goes up, swatted by David George. George comes down with the rebound.
George kicked it up to Dean. Dean with the basketball now. Gate City on the offensive attack as he gets into the paint. And they're going to say that he created a shot with an offensive foul. So that's going to be the
second for Gate City. It's just the first one for Dean.
14 fouls for Abingdon, 2 for Gate City. 2:44 left as the Blue Devils lead 32-18. Inbounding the basketball will be Jaco Quinn. Gets into Thacker. Thacker's going to bring the ball up for the Falcons. 2:35 left here in the first half. Trying to cut the lead back to single digits if they can. Falcons work the ball around. They get over to River Carter. Carter back over in the corner to Thacker. Thacker's three-point shot's up and good.
Thacker was wide open on that. I think Gate City forgot about him. And just that quickly, River Carter steals the inbound pass and lays it in.
So they have got it back to single digits. It's 32-23 as here comes Gate City now with the ball. Compton gets it over to DeAndre Mack over in the corner. George is going to pull from 3. Shot goes in and out. Rebounded by Alex Odell. And Falcons coming down looking to cut into the lead even more. Again, it's 32-23. This is working over. They got it to River Carter. Carter with the basketball is going to go baseline. Gets inside to Odell and it's going to draw a quick foul. That's going to go against number 1. That is Bradley Dean. And I believe that's going to be Dean's. That is going to be his second.
It's going to be against Dean. That's going to be his second. Sure is. Joe, we're getting joined by a guest here early. She must not talk to Gerald about us. So we'll have to get her set up here in a little bit.
As inbound the basketball.
Thanks for coming.
Will be David George. George gets it up to Vincent. Vincent to DeAndre Mack. Mack's got the basketball, gets it back to Dean. Dean, ball's going to be knocked away by Abingdon. And going to stay with Gate City. That comes at 1:35 left. Here in the first half, 32-23. Dean will have the inbound the basketball for Gate City. Gives it to Mack. Mack gets it to Hensley. Hensley gets it over to Dean. Inside to George. Great big and give and go. Working all the way around. Everybody touched the ball in that possession, and it's going to be David George, the recipient of the points. 34-23. 1:15 left. Again, make sure you stay with us here immediately following the first half. We'll have an interview as we'll get ready for homecoming as River Carter, he takes a shot for Abingdon, misses it, no good, comes up. It's going to get to DeAndre Mack. Mack's going to go all the way in. His shot's up. His shot's good. 36-23. Gate City's leads back to 13. Bringing the ball up will be, once again, number 3, Jake Thacker. Thacker with the basketball being guarded by Dakota Howell. Backs him down just a little bit. He gets it over in the corner to your man Pancho Villa. As gets inside, Harry Gant rejected by George. That's George's second block. And shot's going to be up and no good. Another rebound by David George. George, a beast inside. Gets it to Dean. Here comes Dean now with 28 seconds left. He's going to go all the way in. Tries to get the shot. Works it back up, though, to Dakota Howell, and he gets it to George. George now with the basketball with about 15 seconds left on the clock, and they will hold for the last shot of the half. 36-23. Gives it to Bradley Dean. Dean with the basketball now. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Gets it over to Dakota Howell for 3. His shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Pancho. No good. And we are going to halftime. 36-23. Gate City with the lead.
So, are we going to take a break or are we going to roll straight into the interviews?
Let's go straight
into it. Appreciate that heads up, Joe.
Yep, I'm going to let you work on the stats as we talk with Miss Kaylee Dunn, again, one of our players of the game from the first game. She hit the game-winning shot with no time left on the clock. She finished with 9 points in the game. Miss Kaylee, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. Talk to us a little bit about that last second shot. Again, what was your thought process as you got the ball, and what was you looking for?
My thought process was, as soon as the ball was kicked out, to look for the next open person who had a better shot, which I was looking for Sarah, because that's our number 1 go-to. But then I saw she wasn't open, so then the second best shot was mine, so I had to take it.
When you released the ball, did you know it was in?
I had no clue. I was just looking. I thought it took 5 minutes to go in.
Well, from where we were kind of lined up with it, and I don't know what happened, but honestly, when you released it, it looked like it was 2 feet to the left, and somehow that thing had a Greg Maddox curve on it, and it dropped straight in.
Yeah.
33's Evan Ramsey.
Evan Ramsey. Do what?
So, how's it feel? I mean, we know that Abingdon kind of stole one from you all before. Did you come into this game looking at it like it was going to be a little bit of vengeance, or was it just another game?
We looked at it as payback because we knew that we deserved to win. We work our butts off. Not saying that Abingdon doesn't deserve to win, but we worked so hard in practices getting ready for this game that we just deserved that win. And it was a great fought battle by both us and Abingdon.
Well, it seemed like every time you all would be set to take the lead, and then Abingdon would come back and score 6 or 7 really quick, and then you all would climb your way back within one or two, and then they would pull away